Hey y'all, how you doing? It's Sunday. I don't know why I do that noise. I probably don't do it. Anyway, hey, thanks for sweet regards and everything from my last video. It's something I can talk about death and all that stuff without getting all emotional. So I'm gonna blame it on coming into a full moon. That affects me more than an actual full moon does. At least that's what the weather dude said, that we had a full moon tonight. So I need to get my crystals out too. But so anyway, thanks for putting up with my emotional state. When it comes to my mom, you know, because of my experience with dementia and everything, I have a super soft spot for people who have take care of, are experiencing that horrible disease, and I it just exacerbates everything. So whatever. Anyway, thank y'all for being there. Hey, but today I wanted to kind of run through this real quick. I've got to meet some people out at 3:30, and it's 3 after. I probably won't do a video Thursday. I'll be coming back in from the coast. So I think I'm going to take a little quickie trip down to the coast real quick, and then be back Thursday afternoon. So I'll try to do one from there. That would be really nice. Anyway. Today I wanted to talk to you. I've been intrigued by this subject for years. Whenever I first came of knowing, since I first came of knowing about this dude. But anyway, his name is David Pilates, and he writes the books on the missing 411, and there's documentaries on it, different documentaries on the missing 411. If y'all have not watched these, it is a really cool read, and watch. And I've never read these books because I don't have the attention span for books anymore. But what started this is David Pilates was he was a police officer for 20 years, and when he retired from working as he was like a street gang, something with a SWAT team. I don't know. I didn't pay attention to that one part. But anyway, so when he retired, he started was intrigued with Bigfoot, and he wrote a couple of books on Bigfoot and everything, which I am also intrigued by Bigfoot. I keep waiting for him to come by and wave at me someday. And hey, my theory is, if they're in East Texas and I live in the hill country, and they're not tall trees by any means, but we got a lot of trees around here. Why aren't they here too? In fact, I heard rumor that a couple have been spotted, but it's rumor. Okay, anyway, so I'm waiting for them. I'm waiting for one to just pass by and wave. I know he's going to be a friendly, so he's just going to wave at me and say, "What's up?" Anyway, so he started noticing that during his looking into the Bigfoots and the sightings and all that stuff, that he started realizing that, hey, there's a lot of people that are missing in these stories. And they're all federal government parks. They're all national parks. And he started looking deeper into it and started realizing that when he'd go to talk to park rangers, he'd get some of them to talk to him, But they don't keep count, or they don't keep on file missing people in their parks. They just don't. But he noticed that there was hundreds of cases, and then thousands of cases. And they're all weird. And it says that the federal government does not keep track of people that go missing in national parks, but it's estimated around very good handwriting, around 1,600 a year. And the biggest national areas are from like Yosemite, Grand Canyon. You can understand Grand Canyon to a point, but I'll finish here in a second. Um, Between the years 2018 and 2020, there's been 785 searches. Yellowstone, and that's from those two parks. And Yellowstone, there's been 732. What happens is the story, there's children, adults. Like this one story was this grandparents had the grandkids, and so one of the grandparents decided to go walk down this nice big open type trail and was taking the grandkids. And one of the grandkids had walked up ahead, and when they had a lagger in the back, so when they turned around to check on the lagger, he turned right back around. It's like, come on, hurry up and get over here. And look forward, that kid disappeared, just disappeared. And immediately started calling for the kid. You know, if the kid's going to wander off the trail or something, it's going to hear the grandparent yell for him. And there was no sign of this kid. They immediately got park rangers to get a hold of search teams and went from there, and they searched and searched and searched for this kid. On this specific story, I don't remember if they found the child, and I think it was about a 4-year-old child, so you know they can't go that far. And I know in one of the stories that I'd heard, they found one child like 12 miles away in a very high angled mountainous type of region, and the kid didn't have any shoes on. And this is another weird thing, is people, they might find shoes or clothing, and if they do find the person that went missing, they're naked and in the snow, and they survived, and they don't know how they got there, and they're like miles and miles away from where they disappeared. And then some people are never found, but some people, it's just like they have searched and searched and searched the area, and then somebody walks upon them, and there they are, laying there, kind of going, I have no idea how I got here. I don't know where I've been. I don't know. So it's a really interesting read, and I mean, there's just so many layers to it. One dude was with his wife and family. They went to where is that in? Where the Indian stuff is all built into the mountains. I can't believe I just forgot that. But one guy was walking along trails heading towards that. He wanted to go ahead, so there's people passing him up, coming while he's going, and he just rounded the corner. He sat down. That's the last he was seen. And when he rounded the corner, he was like vanished, gone. I mean, these people just vanish. People who know the area. No reason for them to get lost. And I understand there's people out there who, they're like, I'm skipping I'm skipping reality. I'm not going back to work Monday, yada yada yada. And I realize that we have a choice to sit there and, you know, go missing purposefully. But these people, there is no reason for them to go missing. Children, so they don't know. It's been speculated that it's vortexes, Bigfoot, UFO abductions, and it's just hard to say because the people who have been found, they can't say. They don't know. They just don't know. Then there's been situations to where they'll find backpacks and things. It's just like they set the backpack down to take a drink of water and then poof, they're gone. But miles, I mean, they're saying like this one child, there's no way that this child could have walked 12 miles in that kind of terrain and that weather in a 24-hour period. Not a 4-year-old child. They couldn't have done it. You know, mountain lions, bear. There's like so many things out there that just would love to make that a snack. And they find this child, and they search an area, and then there they are, that area. They just searched. Then they may show up 2 weeks later. So, I don't know. I can speculate with the best of them, but I'm wondering if it isn't a vortex. If they just kind of, not too long ago, I was watching some kind of news, and they had this. I think it was in Canada, where they have this mountain run, and you have to be in really great shape to do this mountain run. And along the way up this mountain, there's different stations, and they mark down number so and so, number 12. So they keep tabs along the way up the mountain of the people who went. So they're sitting there keeping tabs, and there was an elderly dude. He was, not to say that 60 or 70, but for a mountain runner, that's pretty impressive. So an older dude is kind of tagging on his way up the hill, and so people were already starting to come back down as he's gone up. And after the last person before him got back down to the bottom, they couldn't. There's like, when's the last time y'all tagged this dude? And it's like, this last person said, I tagged him at in so and so hours, and he was gone. He was gone. I mean, this is not his first rodeo running up this mountain. He'd been doing it for a while, training for it and everything, and gone. Never found him. Have no idea. So I don't know. It's like, I've heard stories where people will go that cross-country type skiing things where they're, traipsing up a hill or a mountain, and they'll know where each other are because of, if they fall through a crevasse or crevice, as we'd say. They just kind of keep tabs on each other and look back or look up, and their friend's totally gone, and there's no hole, no nothing, just gone, bye, gone. So I find it fascinating. So I think Netflix has some of the missing 411. I know Amazon Prime does, but hey man, watch those things. Tell me what you think. Oh yeah, welcome to More Than This with DEMARIS. Hit the like button, and it's a beautiful Sunday. I'm gonna go meet some friends out, get out of the house a little bit, and then I'll talk to y'all probably Wednesday, maybe Tuesday or Wednesday. But so that's all I got for today. I'm sorry I don't have any answers. Nobody's been able to debunk it happens. I mean, it actually happens. It's happening. I was just watching a program yesterday about this little boy who wasn't too far from his camp. The mom and dad and a guy friend were going to go fishing, and the little boy decided to go back and hang out with his grandfather, and he probably wasn't any more than, maybe 10 car lengths from the camp. I'm going to try to put it in that directional area. And he just disappeared. Just punk, gone. Grandpa even looked up, saw him walk in his direction. Come on, boy. Gone. I don't think they, in fact, the parents ended up being accused of murdering their child. I remember seeing it on a news or in a investigative program or something. I remember that, and they were totally distraught, and they thought, well, they'll blame it on the grandfather's friend he brought with him, or then they tried to blame it on the grandfather, but it was just one of those cases where they're like, this kind of stuff don't happen. Yeah, missing 411. Read it, watch it. By golly. So that's it. Demaris Wilson, DEMAR. Presley almost did one of her sleepy howls. She doesn't howl when she's awake, But she'll be dreaming about something and she'll start howling. She almost did it. Almost caught it on video. Because I can never catch it. Anyway. DEMARIS Wilson 444 at gmail.com. And please hit the like button. You know, the more y'all hit that like button and let me know, you know, if it's even something you're not interested in, whatever, hit the like button. It helps my algorithms. It helps me kind of work my way up the YouTube food chain. So, hey, tell me what you want me to do. Got something you want me to read about, read on, anything? Just let me know. Email me. I'll do it. Notification button. Tell your buddy. Tell your mother. Tell your dad. Tell your neighbor. But I love you. I need to get out of here. It is 3:17, 3:18, and I'm never late. So, happy Sunday, y'all. Bye.